And on Virgin's Day we boil up vats of beef stripped from the ribs of emaciated cows that struggle pathetically to uproot the clumps of dry grass that creep with the lizards between the stones of our stairway.
Munch, really, it's in the munch.
Do you remember my dad's player?
I don't really remember him being around. How old was I when he left? I've seen pictures of him holding me, but I don't remember him or you as Spanish.
Things change though. After transfusion, the other blood is in you for days, or is it just hours? And then it's sort of swallowed. So that even if you drank up that one drop rule, the blood wouldn't stay part of you. Then there are divorces and we reconfigure, and the part of me that was from there has fallen off.
Like an umbilical cord that connects us to different places.
No, not fallen off. It's sort of eaten away, so that the relatives move on, people reconfigure, the house is too expensive to upkeep, and some summers later we realise that there's no longer any reason to go back.
Yeah, and so we put ourselves onto somewhere new.
I'm afraid it might be fatal. The transfusion success rate has gone into freefall.
I had a friend whose family were Italian, and a friend who grew up in Italy, and it was never decided who was playing top trump.
We couldn't leave the table till everyone chooses.
So sit there till you starve to death.
I went off to the grocery store. Rafa and Carlos and Ricky are with Natalie at the till, buying glass bottles of Coca-Cola because it tastes better with the brown sugar in. I'm wandering along the counter, watching these globulous patties of honeycomb tripe and gnarly gold sheets of crackling. Somewhere beside me, a man is talking. ¿Y ahora nastas? Seconds later, I realise they're all looking at me. No hablo español, señora. Incredulously. I'm looking back at him. I don't say, no, lo siento, no. In my head, I am reciting arroz, frijole, tapatio, ceviche, los banos y la basura, muerte, podrida, corazón. Buenos días, buenas noches, la luna. Estados Unidos, que pasa, te amo. And my favourite, mija, que chula. My mother-in-law touches my arm and says something to the man, so I leave the counter and go to drink Coke with the others.
We feel like foreigners when we go home now.
But here we are, our country's people, the soundbites and the authorities.
It would have been a holiday, but I grew up there. I felt foreign. People ask me about England as if I'm from there. I bitch and moan because I can, and then it sounds like England's a bad place and they ask me why I won't come home. But I'm not at home. It would take an extreme situation for me to go back there.
You mean to where your mother's from?
Yeah, I don't really speak the language anymore, and I don't understand the words that my brother uses.
I speak different words. T's that sound like D's, and words that jar against my accent.
Habitually. People think I'm pretending, but I'm not, I don't think, and I can see people looking at me like I'm trying so hard to change. But I'm trying not to, I think. I don't think I'm trying to betray myself, it's just I'm not sure who my tongue's supposed to belong to. It seems so much more important to everyone else.